Good morning everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Lyss. I'm a second year PA student at MUSC in Charleston, South Carolina, and I'm currently on clinical rotations. Well, actually I'm currently on Christmas break from clinical rotations, but same concept applies. This afternoon I have to go to Charleston to stay with Steele's family for their Christmas and all that good stuff. And obviously we have to get ready. So I figured that while I'm using this time to get ready, we can go ahead and just talk about some goal setting for 2024. I haven't really been a huge goal setter, which sounds really bad. I've had mental goals, but I haven't ever written them down. But yeah, so I have a couple written on my phone. We're gonna talk about them, talk about what I'm gonna do to accomplish them, all that good stuff, and try to get ready in the process. I'm not the best multitasker, but yeah. First things first, pin the hair back. My hair will get makeup in it, it always does, but we're gonna try to prevent it. Alright, so if you know me pretty well, you know that friendships are super important to me. So one of my big goals for this year is going to be to start initiating more in my friendships and relationship, but the same concept. I tend to this sounds bad, I tend to ghost a lot, especially whenever I get stressed out with school or stressed out with life or something like that. It's not intentional at all. I just get so focused, and I'm such a type A personality to where if I feel like something isn't going right, I'm gonna block off everything to try to make sure that one thing is gonna go right. So this year my goal is to try to prevent that from happening, whether that be initiating going for a walk, going for a cute little dinner, hosting some friends over. I just want to be more intentional about that, and more intentional just about initiating different things in friendship. Also, if you know me or follow me on Instagram or whatever, you know that I am also very religious, and I will say that this past year I have been I would say gotten away from it, but with being in PA school and whatnot, I haven't made it as much of a priority as I should have. So with that being said, I have two goals based off of that. So the first is I want to start Bible journaling every day, whether it's a devotional, whether I read and write in my journal, whatever. I just wanted to start doing something like that again and just getting back into the swing of things regarding that. I also want to try and find a church in every spot that I go to on clinical rotations. It's been really hard being at home. I'm from a very small town, and I don't necessarily like any of the churches in our area. But in the new year I will be looking for new churches, trying new churches. Whether I'm in Florida, whether I'm in North Carolina, whether I'm in good old Sumter, South Carolina, or even Charleston, I'm going to be finding some good churches to go to and just diving back into that. I feel like I start this off a lot with this, but once again, you know me, you know that I'm a very big gym girly. I absolutely love the gym. It's almost like therapy for me, because most of the time my anger or my emotions fuel my workout. I don't necessarily always do pre-workout. So with that being said, I want to start going to the gym at least 3 to 4 times a week, which isn't that undoable, but the past few rotations that I've been in, I've been kind of bogged down in work and everything, and after working a 12-hour shift, let me tell you, it's hard to go to the gym, especially when you're in the middle of nowhere and the closest gym is 20 minutes from you. So another thing on my goal list for this year is to go on at least 2 trips. I don't care if it's a day trip, I don't care if it's a weekend trip, I don't care if it's a week-long trip. I want to go on trips. I also don't care if it's the next town over. I don't care if we go to a different state. I don't care if I have to get on a plane. I just would love to be able to travel and go places with my friends or Steele or whoever. I feel very doable when I live in Florida, considering I will be in West Palm Beach, so we're an hour from Miami, relatively close to Orlando. We could go to Tampa. The possibilities are endless. Yeah, I love traveling. I've gotten away from that this year. aside from like May when I was out of school. But yeah, I would love to continue to do that. I will say my one exception is Charleston. Charleston does not count as traveling because I go to Charleston all the time. My boyfriend's family lives there. I feel like it'd be cheating if I said that Charleston counted, so we're not going to count it. Next goal that I have, this is a really big one for me, staying within my budget for PA school and my doctorate program. So I will be doing a Doctor of Medical Science program online after I graduate from PA school. I'm very excited for it. I'll get more into that in a different video as far as like why I'm doing a doctorate and that sort of thing. For me, I am paying for PA school all by myself with student loans, obviously, because I came straight out of undergrad and went to PA school. It's okay. I was fully aware that I was going to have loans and I anticipated having them and everything, so it's not like a huge shocker. With that being said, I really need to stay on budget as far as what I've set for myself for the remainder or the last 2 semesters of PA school. That's crazy. I will say that my first semester of school, I spent a lot of money, like a lot of money, and I didn't mean to because I didn't have budget. So if you're debating on whether you need a budget, I would say you do. And then I'll go in a different video and talk about like how I budget, how I stay within my budget, that I let myself spend money on, and then as far as like how I keep myself from spending the money that I'm not supposed to spend. My next goal is also in regards to PA school. So I want to take the PANCE as early as I can take it. Talking to other like PA students and everything, that one of the biggest pieces of advice that they give is to take the PANCE as early as you can. All the information is already fresh on your mind, like you're obviously continuously studying because you're doing clinical rotations and everything. And for me, I want to go ahead and get it out of the way. Like, I don't want to have to worry about it anymore after that week. So basically the way that it works is I'll graduate in August, and then I have a week after graduation to where I can't, like, I won't be doing anything, like I can't take the PANCE, anything. And then I think it's 7 days from the day that I graduate I'm eligible to take the PANCE. So most likely I will be doing that. That's the goal, to be ready to take the PANCE as early as possible. The next thing is, obviously I have this YouTube channel and everything, but I want to start doing like more social media, if that makes sense. I've been pretty good about posting on like YouTube and all that good stuff, but with that I've gotten pretty slack on like TikTok and Instagram and everything else. So I want to start doing more photo shoots and like content days as my schedule allows, with like, you know, clinicals and whatnot. I want to start posting at least 3 TikToks per week. It's doable. I was posting once a day before, and add more to my like to know it. I started getting really good at it, and then I just stopped for whatever reason that was. And I just want to invest in myself. Like, I bought this camera and everything. I absolutely love it. If you're debating on buying a camera, I would buy one. Like, I love making videos and posting on Instagram and everything, and it's so nice to have a little travel camera that you can just keep around, and I just love it. I don't have anything bad to say about buying a camera because I love it. I just feel like if I don't have faith in myself that I'm gonna be able to do what I'm setting out to do, then there's no point of me doing it, you know? Like, if I don't believe in myself, then nobody's gonna believe in me. So that's the goal, is to get more into social media, invest in myself more, and just be my own advocate, if that makes sense. I would say another thing that I really want to do is, I've been getting more into like reading and book talk and all that stuff. So I'd say another one of my goals is to read 50 books next year. I'm also on Goodreads, and I absolutely love Goodreads. A lot of my friends are also on there, and they're like already graduated, or they're like in undergrad and have a lot of free time and everything. But their goal is like 100 books. I physically cannot do 100 books right now, since we're just getting back into reading and everything. So 50 is the goal for this year. Maybe next year we'll do 100, but we'll see how that goes. Another goal that I have, could be realistic, could not be realistic, but ideally I want to find a job within like 3 months of graduating. That way, with all my licensing, credentialing, and everything goes ahead and goes through, I can go ahead and just start working. I also have no idea where I want to be, what I want to do, or anything. So that does not help any case whatsoever. I don't have any plans to like buy a house or like have babies or anything anytime soon, so it's not like a huge deal. The last goal that I have, I don't know how realistic this is to be in 2024. May have to get pushed to 2025, but I really want to get lip filler or like a lip flip. I just feel like that would be super nice and like a good treat to myself for making big girl money. I don't really have small lips, I don't think, but whenever I smile, I have a very gummy smile. So I think that would help. But all jokes aside, those are my 2024 goals. Basically, the whole idea of putting them out here on the web, on YouTube, is something to kind of hold me accountable, something that I can go back and watch and see what I basically told you guys that I was going to do. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for letting me share my goals, and I'll see you guys next week in my next video.